Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls. So we left off just last time, finishing the upper portion of New Londo, and now we've drained the water and we're going into the lower portion. I ran over here and went back up there to get the bonfire that is closer to the Valley of the Drakes here. And I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to fight through these drakes, because there are some items in this valley here that I would like to show off. Oh man, these guys take a lot of health. But thankfully, they can be bled, so they can be taken down. But I do not want to fight more than one of those at a time. God. That was a lot of damage that guy could do to me. So, let us try to bait these guys out one at a time. So I only have to deal with that. Alright, he's going to fly at me. Excellent. Fly over and shoot lightning down. Oh, jeez. That lightning hurts. These guys might be more trouble than they're worth. No, I'm trying to count how many swings it takes to bleed them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 swings till a bleed. Okay. That's good to know. 2, 3. Ooh. That lightning hurts. Top up here. We are going through our Estus fairly quickly. I might have to reset after these guys have been taken out. Okay. Another one down. They're only giving me 1,000 health. Like 1,000 souls. It's not a terrible quantity. They are definitely more trouble than they're worth. So let's not deal with these next few here. We will get the brigade set, but we're just gonna dash on through and head into the lower New Londo here. Now, just to get them off our tails, I think, yeah, they have a pretty hard pathing limit there. They will not come into this area. And we can fight with this guy here. Oh god, that hurt. I wanted to get a backstab, but you didn't let it. Come on, I need some good timing to where I can do a heal. There we go. That was more than enough time. Okay. Nope, not a backstab. But enough damage to take you out. Excellent. So yes, I checked on the Dark Souls wiki just to remind myself what the Dark Wraith are. They were the knights of the Four Kings. So the Four Kings were literally some kings that ruled this city down here, and these were all the inhabitants that are now dead and decaying. The Dark Wraith were their knights, and when the kings fell to the dark, their knights went with them, and the knights became the Dark Wraith. And so the city was flooded in order to seal them down here. But now that we have opened up the seal and drained the city, they are free, and we have to fight them again. So, we're just going to continue in through here. Dive roll through all the chests, all the pottery, because there might be stuff. And you may go, oh, item. That's so nice. I'm just going to stand there and pick it up. But the enemy will stab you if you do that. So, just got to take care of him. Ooh, nice sort of kick there. That guy did. Big attack. Give me lots of time. Oh, there's his humanity sucking move. I didn't get a really good view on that. But you see, he sucked the humanity out of me. Now I only have 1 floating humanity instead of 2. Which is just an interesting move that you can do. You can get the item that does that. It's called the Dark Hand, if I remember correctly. And you could do that move yourself, which is cool. But we're going to traverse the white light. We're getting ever so closer to that important Ember, so I can upgrade my sword even further. There's a knight here that's running up to me. There's also a knight to the left that hasn't aggroed yet because his back is facing this way. So we're going to leave him not to be aggroed, and we're going to drag this guy just outside so we can fight him in this space. And we managed to get a nice backstab and takes off the majority of his health. Ah, sucks that they're freaking invulnerable during that standing animation. But knock him down. So let's go up here, and let's go to the left here where that guy is. We are very quiet. We should be able to get up behind him without him noticing and be able to get a free backstab. If I had the ring equipped, that was the Slumbering Dragon Crest, I wouldn't have to worry about walking slowly because it would take away all of the sound of my feet. But we were able to do it there. And what is that? Some horrible, icky monster who's spewing out those exploding skulls from the catacombs. And has a huge spear that it shoots out of its mouth. Yeah, there's another one of them. See if I can get those things to activate. There we go. Unfortunately, it doesn't do damage to it. But we got it to move forward here. Ooh, yucky. Some abomination of some kind. But it bleeds! Therefore, we can kill it. This is one of the reasons I love this Uchikatana. Having that extra bleed damage really helps against these fleshy opponents. Moving forward here, there is an opponent in one of these bays. There he is. We'll take him down. I'll just straight up trade with you. Whoa, hello. Because I knew I was going to get that stun, but you managed to block. Silly person. Okay. Get the humanity. The left here, this is elevator that will go up to the upper area. This is a good shortcut to unlock, although I don't want to take it right now, so I'm just going to send it up. That is to where before, in the previous episode, we were first coming into the area with the ghosts, and, oh, speaking of area with ghosts, I don't have a curse on. I should have a curse on this area, just in case. And I was talking about how the ghosts could ambush you at any point. That is where that shortcut takes you. But we're going to continue along this way. We're going to get this item. So nice. Getting all the things. And we are winding our way. We're ever so close to getting the very large Ember. And then really we're done with this area for now. We won't beat the boss in here because I need to do other things before I actually can beat the boss. Because we need items and such. We'll just check out around here. And nothing. So we'll head up these stairs. See what we find at the top. There's that chest. There's that chest I pointed out in the last episode, the ever so important chest. We see the chain is facing the right way, curling back, so we know it's safe. We open the chest, and we get the very large Ember. Oh yes, now we can take our sword to plus 15. Yes sirree. That is basically the most important piece of loot in this entire zone. It's pretty much ubiquitously needed for any character in order to upgrade your weapon. We're going to drop down here and head out the door. This is where we just came in and fought that slime monster. So we just drop down as a little bit of a shortcut. We can head out this door and towards where the final boss is, but we'll just stop up right before we get to him and port out of here. Let's see what we got. I know there's an opponent. There is. I always find myself rotating to the right because they'll do something like that with their left hand. It makes it so easy to backstab them. But even without getting a backstab off, you can just chomp them down pretty easily. Now you can get up here and go into these areas, but you have to be careful. That's a drop to your death. So there's a few of these spots where you can explore a little bit, but it's not really worth it, as, you know, it's just death waiting upon me if I go any further. But we can get this item here. And I believe if we go forward enough, we'll aggro another guy. He's somewhere around here. We'll just finish cleaning up the items that are in the zone, and then we'll pour it out of here. We attack here. There is an invisible wall. And there's this guy over here, which we will aggro and then back up so we can go and fight him in a safe zone where we have lots of footing. We're not on a small little bridge. Oh my god, these guys hit so hard. Nice backstab. And we'll heal up. And we'll just take our time crossing this bridge, nice and safe. The chain is curling backwards, so we're good to open this chest. And what do we get? A Titanite chunk. Excellent. That'll be very useful in upgrading our stuff through these levels from plus 11 to plus 15. But moving forward here, grab this item off the stairs. Come over here and grab this guy from the well. Cracked eye orbs. More items that would allow me to invade another player if I wished. And another Dark Wraith. Take him out. Come on. Very good. You guys are so silly. You're never going to hit me with that move unless I'm, like, caught in a corner. Ooh, interesting 4 combo, but it did not protect you from getting stabbed in the butt. Now, nothing down here, if I remember correctly. You can head down here, come over to the zone, but there are no items. You can actually just slide down here and get back to the start really easily if you needed to. So, it's a good place to do that sort of one-way retreat in order to get back into an area where the opponents can't get to you. You're just about to die. But we'll come back up here and ooh, my transient curse just ran out. I'm trying to put on a new one. And there are some ghosts in here and another slime monster as well. There's the ghosts. So if you've gotten relaxed that you hadn't seen a bunch of ghosts lately, and then all of a sudden you're hit with a whole whack of monsters. Pair of ghosts and a Dark Wrath. But we'll chomp down this guy. Come on, one more attack on you. One more attack on both these guys. He's down. And he's down. Excellent. You don't have to worry about our health, really, but we're just going to top up. Just be safe. Checking left and right for more monsters. And we'll move in on this slime, which triggers another Dark Wraith. So we will back up and take him alone. And take him on the stairs, where it's beneficial to us to be lower than him. Oh, geez, he hurts. Didn't really get the time we needed to heal. Nope. Blocked our attack there. We're just going to back off. Try to get off a good backstab or something. It'll kill him, and after that we can heal up. Good. He's down. Heal up. Let's go in and take care of that slime monster. Oop, he put out an explodey skeleton. Hail it. Dodge that. And then head back in. Now, you shouldn't have any more ads in this fight with him. So I should just be able to take him out. Exploding head. Exploded and I didn't take any damage. That's great. So we'll try to get another bleed off on him. And he goes down. Silly balls of slime. They know they can't beat me. Chain is curling back, so this is easy to open. Get Titanite chunk. Excellent. Now, somewhere along here I can go back to the right. But I can't remember where. Come out here. And there is an opponent there. Is there an opponent off to my left too? No. Okay. Just this one last guy. And that's sort of the end of the zone. So, this is the steps down into the next boss area for this, the boss area. It's the Four Kings. If you are human, and I can't remember, I didn't summon one NPC for the Moonlight Butterfly earlier in this playthrough. I can't remember if you don't summon her there, if she's available here, but there is an NPC summon that is available here. If you're human, it's right around where I'm standing now, and it's a magic caster. And she's pretty useful when it comes to fighting these bosses. But, going through this, going across here and through that fog gate is the boss fight, so we're not going to do that at the moment. We're just going to get one last piece of loot, and then we're going to get out of the zone, because we can't fight those bosses without dying horribly right now, because we need a ring that will protect us from their zone that they're in. But you can come around here to the right and get a free soul. So we're going to port out of here, jump on our homeward bone, and get back to the bonfire. And we're done there for now. And let's see, what would be the next thing I'd want to do? We'll just pop here, we'll level up a little bit, maybe get our vitality, just a single point. And we're going to warp out of here, and I got to think, which zone do we want to do? Actually, we don't need to warp. We're actually in a really good place. We're not in a good place in terms of the amount of Estus we have, so that's no good. But I could kindle this. Why not? I got a fair amount of humanity. I'll eventually want all of the bonfires in the game kindled, so that wherever I go I have my 20. So we'll reverse our hallowing and kindle. So I was racking my brain about what order I want to do the rest of the content in the game now that we have the Lord Vessel, and we're on to sort of the first phase being Ring the Bells, second phase being the Lord Vessel and filling it, and then the sort of the third phase being beating the final boss. And the expansion content actually added sort of like a phase 2A. You can do this in any order, but it's kind of interesting to see the order. I want to do the expansion content before I do the Four Kings, which means before I do the Great Wolf Sif, because the Sif has a special animation that he plays when you've done the expansion content before you fight him. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do it in this order. I'm going to, now that I have the Ember, I'm going to hustle myself up. Wait, I can't remember if I can warp right to this guy's bonfire, but I'm really close. I'm just going to run there. I'm going to run to the bonfire that is at the blacksmith here. I'm going to give him the very large ember, and I'm going to upgrade my sword as far as I can. No, and I can get you, you piece of shit. I missed you before, but now I got you. Then I'm going to come back down into this area, and we're going to fight the Hydra. And after the Hydra, there's a certain crystal beast down here that we need to kill to save an NPC. And saving that NPC is step 1 on accessing the DLC content. So we're going to save that NPC, then we're going to go to the Duke's Archives and work our way through there, because that includes the second monster you have to kill in order to access the DLC. So we're going to go through it in that order. Upgrade weapons, save NPC, fight Hydra, save NPC, go to the Duke archives and play through that. We'll kill Seath the Scaleless while we're there, and everything will be just wonderful. But for now, give this guy the very large Ember.
Well, I'll be. That's a brilliant Ember you've got there. For all my years in the trade, that might be the finest. How's about you leave that Ember with me? I'm just an old smith. I'd give my left arm for a gem like that.
And we'll give him the Ember.
Thank you mightily for that. Now, just Andre you must go.
And he will like it. But we also got the occult from the Painted World, so we can talk to him again.
Well,
And he wants also the occult one, so we can give him the Dark Ember.
yes, there's ice.
And now he can do both the higher level physical. If we go into modify, he can take our Uchikatana to plus 11, or he can take things to occult. We don't have any weapons that are ready to go to occult, but this is where we would do it. So we can take our Uchikatana to plus 11. Excellent. And now we can reinforce it. So if we go to our Uchikatana, it goes off of Titanite chunks. So we're able to go plus 12. And we can say, okay, we're going to need a few more chunks for this, but we will get this to plus 15 fairly quickly now. I wonder, does he have chunks? Now he just has shards. But the blacksmith up in Londo does have chunks. So I could go purchase them from him. But for now, we're just going to repair up our stuff. Possibly reinforce our armor. We got a large shard. Let's reinforce our gloves. And we will...
Don't get yourself killed.
I won't get myself killed. We'll continue back down. Let's go fight a Hydra. Let's see what we got here. 22 minutes. Should be just enough time to kill the Hydra in this episode. Run by the Titanite Demon. I will come back for you later in another episode. I'll go through and kill all the Titanite Demons in one episode. But, oh my god, my weapon is getting so damn powerful now. We got plus 12 each katana. So close. I've already got all of the items I need, really, to get it to plus 15. I just need a few more of those Titanite chunks. Because I already have the Titanite slab, which I got from fighting the, whatever that demon was, in the stray demon in the Undead Asylum, when I went back there on the Crow. So normally, it would be like a rare thing to get your weapon fully upgraded, because normally people would not go down that route and get to the Titanite slab that was there. Or maybe they... I think there's another one somewhere else in the game, but they wouldn't get the one from there, most likely. You'd have to really explore in order to find that out. But we're going to come through here. We're going to take out a few of these crystal guys before we take on the Hydra down there in the water. These crystal guys are a little dumb, but they're also a little scary in terms of their damage output. So we'll drop down, take them on, and oh, we do so much damage to these guys. So excellent. 3 hit kills. I like it. Go up here, grab this soul. Dodge his jump. And ooh, we got some artillery coming in from the Hydra there. We gotta keep moving. The Hydra is shooting great big balls of water at me. It will do massive damage if they hit. We just gotta keep moving so that when he does shoot them, oh god, we are in a different zone than where they will land. No! Oh! Jesus Christ. Okay. Run, run, run. Let's retreat for a second. Just fall back to this spot right here. It should be in cover. Oh, the guy dropped an item that I didn't grab. Fall heal up completely. I got 18 of them. I don't have to worry. Just run diagonally. Run to the side. Gotta dodge it. And a good item I might want to put on here is the what's it called? The rusted iron ring. Oh god. I need to get closer to him to stop attacking with the... Okay. I can start thinking now. I need to get closer for him to stop attacking with his water explosion and start attacking with his heads. But we also want to make sure that we're not going to get knocked off by his heads into the water below us, because right in front of us is a bottomless pit that will kill us if we fall into it. But we're going to start attacking his heads. We're going to start taking them off. Yeah. I took your head off. I'll take that one off. Oh, I feel powerful. And what I think I might do is, after he does his next attack, I'll very quickly change my rings out. Okay, changing my rings out, I'm going to get rid of Havel, and I'm going to go for the rusted iron. Because that allows me to move easily in this poor footing. Because that will allow me to sprint. Ah, so slow. You gotta get to his head somehow when he attacks in order to land a hit on them. Oh, I got one hit there. Got that one. Excellent. Because he doesn't always attack in the same spot. Ooh, wow. He knocked me around a little bit there. It's one thing you have to worry about, is sometimes the heads can sort of hook over you and can knock you off into the water. I'll get closer so he doesn't shoot at me, instead attacks. Run, stab, slice, and go to another head. He's going down. Run, and come on. Oh, he's too far away. Oh shit, almost rolled over the edge there. I thought I was farther away. Nope, missed that. Nope, he shot out some water attack balls. I feel like I need to not be able to move fast enough. I need to remove a little bit of armor for a little time here, so that I'm able to run faster. This way I can get to these heads, and I can cut them off before he goes down. But there he is! He's dead! Excellent! Put my armor back on, and I get the Dusk Crown Ring. It's very telling of the enemy that is just around the corner that we will fight. The Dusk Crown Ring. Where is it here? Gain extra sorcery casting, but halves HP. And the thing is with this description is the Princess Dusk of Oolacile. So the expansion content is dealing all with Oolacile and all that kind of stuff there. So having that specific ring there makes you think, oh, maybe there's something in this area that is related to that. You get the regular knight stuff, not the elite knights that I'm wearing, just the regular knights. It's as the same equipment that you would get if you were starting as a knight in the game. But we'll put our max load back on. Maybe I will, for the short duration, keep with the rusted iron, and we'll just drop our weight down here. So that way I am moving fast enough. Because movement is key to my playstyle. But we're going to run off into this far cave over here. And nothing here at the moment. What we're going to do is we're going to quit out real quick. We're going to go back into the game. Load game. And you can see my testing man that I ran around with before I started playing, just to remind myself of how to do things. Load back into my character, and there's an opponent there. So this didn't respawn any of the enemies. It's still the same game state, but it allowed this guy to spawn. He only shows up after you've killed the Hydra. And we're going to fight him. Because there's someone trapped inside. If you take a very close look at his crystal there, at the top, it's hard to see, but there is someone trapped inside that crystal. And we're trying to get them out. Although thankfully our weapon is highly upgraded, and we're just melting this guy. And a person will pop out of his crystal, and we can talk to her.
So, 'tis thou who rescued me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Oolacile. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Oolacile, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yeah, sure, it would be of assistance.
Thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
So she is from another time. It's all about the sort of the world of Dark Souls, where people you encounter may be out of time or out of place in terms of where they are in the story. But what she's going to do is she's going to put down her summon sign way over here on this side. We're going to haul our ass over there. And just right near this rock over here on the left should be her summon sign. We might need to reload again in order to make it show up. But it should be right around here. Alright, let's just quickly reload again in order to reset it and make it load. Nice and quick, thanks to my SSD. And there it is. We can summon Dusk of Oolacile from her time into ours. You do not need to be reversed hollowed to be able to summon her. You can summon her while you're hollowed, which is important to know.
I am Dusk of Oolacile. It is an honor. I shall follow.
So you can talk to her, she can learn her gesture, which is a proper bow, and you can purchase items from her, which are several sorceries and a catalyst. So she's another very good merchant to have if you're a caster. A few of these are very useful. Like Chameleon is hilarious. It turns you into an item in the area, and you can run around as a pot or something like that and trick people in PvP. It's great. And Gaslight is very useful in the catacombs, as the lower catacombs where it's really dark. You can get a lantern to use down there, but that uses up your shield slot. So what you can do is you can cast light and then have a shield. Makes it very nice. But for now, we're going to leave her.
If thou art in need, I would...
What we have done is we have sort of triggered an event by saving her. Now another one of those crystal guys will appear when we go into the Duke's archives. That will allow us to unlock the expansion content. Then once we kill that guy and bring a certain item of his back down to that cave, then we can go into the expansion. So for now, we're good in terms of what we need to do to get into the expansion. Next, we're going to go to the Duke's archives. We're going to get that monster that allows us to get into the expansion. We're going to kill it, but we're also just going to do the Duke's archives and just work through and kill Seath the Scaleless. So for now, thank you for watching this episode of Dark Souls. I'm going to make my way back to a fire link, maybe fire link, one of the fires, and I'm going to head up to Londo, and I'll catch you guys when I'm there.